Greetings. So we're going to continue to keep our Future Spouse Sundays going. So this is going to be a way to distinguish and separate who your future spouse is from the rest. What inspired me to do this is I see this often, and I feel like this is just a natural human thing that when we come across a good man or a good woman that seems to be good on paper, or we feel like, okay, I should be with this person, or I should like them because they're a good guy, or they seem to be quite perfect, but there's still an element to this that there is like this element that something's missing. Like, and I always say this all the time, like you can come across a divine masculine. It's definite, that's inevitable. You can come across a divine feminine, but that doesn't necessarily mean that they're the person for you, right? They could be a divine feminine, divine masculine, for someone else. Like that's just their essence. So not every good person is meant to be your friend, right? Not every good business deal is meant for you, right? There's things that are just, tailored and perfect for you and you for it. So there's no difference between love and relationships. So though you may meet someone that is a good person, a good guy, good woman, but that does not mean that they necessarily have to be the person for you, right? So how can you discern and separate and know who your person is? And some people might be like, well, that's obvious. You should just know, right? Yeah, sometimes some people may overlook what's for them because they can't see it, because maybe they feel like they don't deserve it, or they're caught up in the wrong situation, wrong person. So I'm just here to help you out a little bit with how to discern, how to distinguish who your person is. How will they stand out to you? Long story short. All right, so we have 3 piles here. Pile number 1, your choice is going to be this withered pink rose. And pile number 2, your option is going to be this cute Hello Kitty fairy. And pile number 3, your option is going to be this seashell here. Kind of looks like a snail, doesn't it? A little bit. All right, so let's go ahead and meditate, pray, reflect. Don't think too hard into it. Just be natural, just flow, okay? Trust. Okay. All right, pile number 1. Pile number 1, if you guys were drawn to the pink rose, it's kind of aged. Let's go ahead and tap into your reading. So I am going to reveal the cards that flew out for you, which will be more of an indication, and we're going to pull further. Of course, we're not going to just leave it at just one card, but a lot of you in this group could very well be focusing on your self-love right now. Some of you could also be doing some healing work with beauty, like self-love could be like, you loving your image, your body, loving your uniqueness, what makes you you. I do get like you have a very loving energy. You may resonate with the aura of pink or purple, pink and purple aura, or right now, like if you were to like say you were a mood ring, you would come up as like this very lavender like color, or pink and purple hues that come together. So I see that for you. I'm going to go ahead and flip the card over and see what we have here. Okay, let's see what your divine message. You have foresight. Foresight, it says you are being shown a glimpse of your future. So for some of you, you already may know who your person is. Maybe you don't know that you know, but deep down, you do know who your person is. Or you've encountered them. And for some of you, you have a vision. You may have had a vision of the person that you're going to marry. You don't have to know them yet, but it could still be like a mystery, but Spirit showed you who your person was, like your future that you're going to have together. You could have had a dream of having a kiss. that could be a sign of like a covenant or a commitment or some type of intimacy with the person. So use your discernment when you have dreams about people that you know or you don't know, to make sure like where is the source of this dream, where is it coming from, how should I apply this, what is the message, like instead of just jumping the gun and being like, oh well that means this, like nah, like discern what spirit is telling you or showing you. Okay, so let's get further into this and ask spirit, what distinguishes your person from everyone else? Like what makes them your person? How will they stand out? All right, so you have, I think this says palace. This is a placement in astrology. It says wisdom, skills, self-defense. All right, so your person, I feel like, is going to be one of those people that stand out in the room. They may not talk a lot. They are not the loudest person in the room, but they're definitely the wisest or one of the wisest people. They have something to say. Like when this person speaks, people listen. I feel like this person could have like a very strong skill set or talent as well. For some of you, this could be like a same-sex energy, if you resonate with that anyhow, or your person has a perfect balance between feminine and masculine energy. Okay, so this placement, excuse me, is known as the goddess placement. So your person could be, if they are feminine energy, there's someone that knows how to carry themselves. They know how to speak up for themselves. They're the type of feminine energy. They don't mind moving independently. They don't mind doing things on their own by themselves. This could also be like someone that has Venus placement, like a strong Venus energy in their chart. So like Taurus, Libra, or just something with Venus here is significant. Or balance between Mars and Venus, or something with Jupiter. For some of you, this person could remind you of one of your parents, whether that's a good thing or a bad thing. And I picked this up in another reading, which is weird. But yeah, your person could remind you of a parent of yours. There could be like a healthy relationship with parents or parental figures, or there could be the opposite. But this is like, if this is a feminine energy, this person is all about justice. Like they might intimidate a lot of people because they're not the one to sit back and just look pretty. Like they have a voice. They can take care of themselves. They can handle their own business. I feel like that's intimidating to some people. If this is a masculine energy, so masculine is very protective of feminine energy as well, or could work in a field that requires them to be protective, or in the justice or legal system, okay? Or it could be feminine and masculine energies that could have these potential careers, okay? Or on their way to this. Yeah, it's interesting because in this card, it has roses in it. It has like kind of like blush pinks, soft pinks. So you chose the right pile, because I just placed the rose on that card. I didn't think too deep into it. So yeah, that's interesting. All right, so let's see. What distinguishes your person up against other people? Like, how will you be able to discern who your person is? All right. Wow. You have quite a bit of cards trying to come out for you. And I feel led to pull this, but I'm going to 3 of Swords at the top of the deck and the 7 of Swords at the bottom. Yeah, this person is not going to hurt you like the others at all. I don't feel like, yeah, your person's honest and truthful. They're not a liar. They're not a deceptive person like you've dealt with in the past. I feel like people in your past let you down. They weren't who they said that they were, or they didn't deliver what they said they were going to deliver. This person is going to keep their end of the bargain. Like, they're going to tell you the truth. 10 of Pentacles, King of Swords. Yeah, child. King of Swords is all about truth and wisdom. intellect. Okay, this person, like I said, they are the wisest person in the room. Okay, your person could be a Libra, because I was picking up Venus energy, Taurus, but Queen of Wands. Person could also be a fire sign. I don't know if you can see all of the cards. I'm trying my best to put them in frame. Ace of Wands, Moon energy, Four of Swords, the Star, Three of Wands. Yeah, see this Joan of Arc energy with the Four of Swords. This feminine energy is like they speak their mind, they speak their truth. They don't sugarcoat. You know, it might make some people uncomfortable, but they're honest. You know, it's not coming from maliciousness or them cutting and tearing people down. It's like the truth that needs to be spoken. This person may speak up for those that may feel like they don't have a voice to speak up for themselves. Like I get this very empowering feminine energy or masculine energy that's very wise. You or your person can have Native American roots. Your grandfather, for some of you, if they've passed on, I get that there's something with being able to read someone's path or energy with smoke. Because I'm seeing that in like two different energies, two different cards. Like your ancestors have the ability to see the future, and something with smoke. Okay, could be like sage or something, but I'm seeing like a vision, showing you a vision. You could have like a parental figure living or passed on, or could be again like a grandfather that is going to scan this person energetically. They're not going to allow. It's almost like how you know this person is for you is that you're going to want to consult God about them first, and or like an ancestor, a grandfather, or a living father or grandfather. It's like I have to go through them first. Like I have to see how they feel about you. I have to pray about this. I have to sit on this first before I let you into my space, into my heart, or before I jump the gun with this. That is what's going to distinguish this person. It could be that you guys are, if it's a same-sex relationship, you could be black, they could be white, or you could be one other culture or ethnicity and they're another. Okay. I do see something about blended families as well. So it could be like interracial as well. So like two kids that grow up together as brother and sister, or brother and brother, sister and sister, they could be from different backgrounds. But this person is going to feel like home to you. Like, I feel like what Spirit is saying, beyond material, physical things, you and this person could be very different on the outside in some way, but your souls resonate with each other. It feels like home. It's like immediate security and safety. You feel like kids again. This person brings out the playful energy in you, where you feel like you have a zest for life. It's like it doesn't feel solely based off of sex and attraction. It's like you like this person as a person. Like you could just, if you guys didn't have sex, you'd be okay with that. Like you guys could spend the day just doing something fun together, or spend the day just chilling in the house doing nothing. Like you would be content and happy with that. Okay. Your person may like cats. One of their favorite animals or their animal totem could be a black cat or a panther, a lion, a tiger, maybe even a leopard, jaguar, cougar, something with felines. Someone has a cat that they like. The cat has a spiritual significance in someone's life. Like their cat could have a name that's very like a spiritual name given to their cat, or their cat partakes with them, or their cat is something with spirituality in a cat. Spirit is it's gonna feel like you have God's approval. Like it feels like a go. It feels like things kind of are just like they flow. Someone feels directed and guided in a way. Like there's this feeling of like, okay, there's something purposeful here. Or you know, it's almost like you know the purpose, you know, like what the calling is, because I'm getting Moses energy from this. So like when Moses encountered the burning bush and God spoke and gave him the assignment, even though he was a little intimidated by it, he knew that God was speaking and knew exactly what God was telling him to do, what his assignment was. So it's like, it's going to be apparent, it's going to be clear to you, even if it makes you feel a little intimidated, like, okay, this is why me and my partner are supposed to be together. This is why we were meant to, this is what we're meant to do. Like, you're going to know. It's going to be very clear, very loud to you. You can't deny it, even if you tried, even though you might be a little scared, like, okay, this is true. Yeah, because you guys, like, I wouldn't play around and just, like, think that your intuition is very small and minimal. Like, nah. Your foresight. So I see a masculine energy taking action, though. Feminine energies, I don't feel like this is going to be a situation where you're going to have to go out of your way to make something happen. Like, the masculine energy here also has the vision and knows what action they're called to take towards you, or feel guided towards you, feel the need to like move towards you, to assert themselves. Like, this isn't someone that just sits in the background, does nothing, waits for you to do everything, or you have the wrong person when you're going out of your way as a woman. If you're like in a heterosexual situation, going out of your way to get somebody to make a move or take action, or that's how like, no, this person is going to feel drawn to take action towards you. They have the vision. Spirit gave it to them too. Matter of fact, I feel like you'll both know that you guys are the one for each other. Unconditional love. Wow. That's how you know. This person's going to love you. They're going to teach you also how to love yourself unconditionally in more ways, or deeper. It's like you haven't even fully scratched the surface of that. Like, for those of you that struggle with self-worth and self-esteem, identity issues, or imposter syndrome, whatever insecurities, like, this person's going to help you to love yourself deeper. Like, that's how you know as well. This is what separates them. And it's not going to be like a painful lesson that you have to learn from a person that rejects you or something like that. This is coming from a person that is going to like gently show you. Like, let me show you the beauty of you. Let me show you abundance. Yeah, it's going to be abundance of happiness and joy with this person. And it's not to say that you can't find happiness on your own, but when you guys are together, it's like it magnifies, it multiplies when you two are together, your joy. And you guys are, abundance is an energy, so it doesn't have to be like a material thing or material status. But for some of you, like, yeah, like abundance together, rescue. I don't want to say it like that, like this person's going to rescue you. But it does kind of feel like this person comes in your life. It's 1222 here, and the unconditional card is 22. So 222 or 22 could be significant, or 1222 even. It's like this person is going to come into your life and kind of like be what you need at the time that you need it. So when I say like rescue you, how I'm sensing this, it feels more like someone that compliments you where you're lacking. Not like they make your entire existence to where you can't survive or be without them, and you're just in this way of you're just this useless human being without this person. No, like this person and you add to each other's life in a way that's complementary, and where you feel like you lack or you feel kind of like restricted. This person's going to help you. Okay. All right. So that's what is going to distinguish your person amongst the others. Okay. So I hope that this reading resonates with you, pile number one. If it genuinely did resonate, go ahead and like this video. Share it with someone that you feel like may resonate with it also. And yeah, as always, much love. Be blessed. Check out some of my services if you guys would like to book your own personal readings or future spouse readings. They will be linked in the description. And as always, much love. Peace. Okay. Let's get to pile number 2. Guys, we're drawn to the Hello Kitty fairy. This is your reading. So I have a feeling like you guys are like you have a very cute, quirky energy style about you. You could be like, you could have like a very round face. For some of you, you could also have like really innocent like eyes, like doughy eyes for some of you, or you might kind of fall into the category of what they call now ethereal looks or features. You could look younger for your age. For some of you guys could have been what people quote unquote call a chubby kid back in the day. You could even be plus size or be, you know, thicker or fuller. For some of you guys are just like, you have like this very warm energy, very welcoming energy, a very lovable energy. You have a very big heart. I feel like you guys have quite an imagination and you guys could be very creative. Your voices could be very high pitched, or your laugh, something about your laugh is very high pitched or something, or you sneeze, sounds like a little character or something. I don't know. Literally, like if you chose Hello Kitty, I wouldn't doubt that you're a Hello Kitty fan as well. Like you one of the Hello Kitty girls. Hey sis. I don't know. So let's see what your cards are before we get into the rest of the reading. You have cycles. Everything is coming together in divine timing. So your person and you, like you guys still have your time. It's not, you haven't missed the boat yet. Okay, it's still coming. Some of you guys are very young, and it's like Spirit is saying like it's gonna happen in the time that it's supposed to happen. You haven't even fully gone through your different cycles and chapters that you're supposed to go through yet. Like, don't time your life and when this is supposed to happen based off of societal or traditions or cultural things like, oh, you should be married by this time and you should be doing this, you should be doing that. Spirit doesn't want you to live your life. This candle is kind of making me nervous. You don't want to live your life under that perspective, okay? Right? Or that worry, that fear. So let's go ahead and tap into your full reading and see what is going to distinguish who your person is amongst the others. Like, you know, what makes them them, that stands out, like your good person, your divine partner. Thank you. The 9th house, which is the Sagittarian house. So there could be something with Sagittarian energy, Jupiter energy, or placements literally in the 9th house. So it says philosophy, spirituality, and knowledge. You guys may share like a similar interest. Your spirituality complements each other. It's never going to feel like I have to force myself into a religion to be with you or marry you, or you're religious and I'm spiritual and we just don't resonate with each other. Our beliefs clash, and I feel like you guys are going to have a similar, like you guys may resonate with different religions and spiritualities. Like you guys are very cultured. Another thing too is I feel like this person and you will teach each other things, like, yeah. So it could be like book smarts and things like that. So this person and you are going to have good karma together. You guys have strong spiritual faith, spiritual beliefs. You guys have spiritual values that you uphold. So again, like, being with the wrong person would not resonate with you anyway. It would make you feel very uncomfortable. Like, if you were to have a topic of discussion about spirituality, religion, and the person would try to like shame you and be like, oh, that's evil, that's demonic, like, you would be like, oh no, I cannot. Like, yeah, your person's not going to be that way with you. Although they do have high morals and standards for themselves and the life that they live, this person is always open-minded with learning. Again, like, you guys are going to learn and teach each other things. Your person could be foreign or from a different culture, or they may know how to speak multiple languages. Or again, like, this person's going to teach you different things. Okay. Let's see. What else here? Pile number 2. Pile number 2. You're going to meet your person on a significant cycle of the moon. Like, it could be, let's say, like a lunar eclipse or a solar eclipse or a blood moon. Something, I don't know, some crazy, like, placement of the moon. Let's see. What distinguishes pile number 2's future spouse, Holy Spirit? What distinguishes, separates them? Whoa. Pile number 1 had a whole bunch of cards that flew out, so it's just based off of what wants to come out. 5 of Swords, Ace of Wands, the 3 of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, the 5 of Wands. Let me move these. Ooh, why are they all coming out like that? It's the Fool. This is interesting because I feel like this could definitely fall into different categories for some of you. This could be someone that you meet through friends or through a social gathering or setting or social media. Your person and you could meet at a time that they're going through something in their life, or you could be going through something. It's like a chapter, a cycle in one's life that's kind of like, maybe they had to cut some people off or some people left their life. It was like, this person is going to feel liberated and free. Like, so take this as it resonates, because I feel like some of you could resonate with this as far as like you going through this yourself, or both of you could be going through it where at a time in your life you had to cut some things out, or people may have been removed out of your life, or you cut people out of your life to start fresh, start over. But I feel like you were guided to do it. And if people left your life, it was Spirit's hand in it, because Spirit was making space and making room for more connections and friendships that will last long, that were really stable relationships and friendships that are reliable, that you can count on. Relationships and connections where there's growth, where it's not like this stagnant, same old, doing the same thing, not growing, not progressing, not evolving, not maturing. So eliminating those energies. And I feel like for the masculine, there could have been a lot of toxic people around them, or a chaotic environment, maybe competitive, violent. So this person feels like they're set free, like they're shielding themselves from negativity. They're protected. Spirit is guiding them, and their only friend maybe at the time will be themselves. Like, all they have is themselves that they can trust, or trust, God, swords. But this person will have a better perspective about life. So if this person is sharing these sentiments with you, like they tell you like, hey, I just moved. Well, I hear Atlanta. Interesting. This person could be like, yeah, I just moved from Atlanta, and yeah, it was just too much. Like, I had to get away from certain people. It was just really toxic. Like, these people didn't want to grow up. They want to do the same thing, and I want to do things in my life, or have plans, blah, blah. Like, that could be very specific that distinguishes this. Or you both are on the same page. Like, yeah, like I had to let go of some things, or had to, I can definitely see like friendships here. This looks like friendships. This looks like environments, social settings, like certain like ways, like how you used to resonate with people or like connect with people is different, is changing. What is going to distinguish pile number 2's future spouse from other good men or good women? What's going to make them stand out the most? Yeah, they just feel like their time, like the door for them to change. Wow. Whoa, 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 whoa. I just said that. It's crazy. Change. Higher self. Their higher self has called them to this change. It's number 13, like the death card. Like they just feel like it's time, like to come out of that cocoon and like blossom. Interesting. Butterfly, fairy, what have you, whatever. It's time to spread the wings, and your person could, you and them, shadow work with the shadow, healer guides. It's due to healing. Like, yeah, it's time for me to, I don't recognize that old part of myself anymore. Bounty and pleasure. So it's leading to this place. Like, I feel like you both are going to be at a good space with yourself where you feel free. Like maybe this person just changed something, but you've already been there and done that, so you can understand, you can resonate with them. Or it could be like you guys have you meet this person or you guys talk or something, and mid-conversation this person is like, what, this environment I'm in is so toxic, or it's 1, 2, 3, 4 here. It's 1234 here. So definitely about evolution and progression. But you guys could have a conversation, and one of you could be like, yeah, this environment, the people that I'm hanging around with, or this job, or, my family, like people, like I got to get away. I have to get away from this toxic energy. And the other person's like, yeah, I've been there before too. Like, I remember I had to, cut some things off. Like, you guys are going to be like a student teacher. You're going to help each other, or kind of be like a light, or just kind of like if this person has already made the decision or they've already moved away from something, you guys will still have that chat. Like, yeah, it's so important to honor your truth and honor yourself and make room for better. It's like wisdom. There's a wisdom that comes from you guys connecting, and one of those things is having to leave the old behind, coming out of the cocoon, no longer hiding or keeping yourself confined. Yeah. Okay. So that's what I see for you guys. I was like straight to the point, short and sweet. You guys are going to help each other heal the heart, or open your hearts. It's like you're free. There's no weight. It's weightless energy. Feel like a very, very, like a very motivational feminine energy. Okay. All right. So that's what I see for you, pile number 2. If this reading genuinely resonated with you, go ahead and like this video, share it with someone that you feel like it may also resonate or benefit. And, share my channel, period. If you guys would like to book a personal reading with me, I am available. And you guys can just check out the links in the description. Also, if you guys want your own personal future spouse readings, that is also linked in the description. I greatly appreciate you guys. Be blessed, be safe, take care. Peace. Greetings, pile number 3. Last but not least, if you guys were drawn to the seashell here, this is your reading. So you guys could feel like the love that you're desiring or the partnership of your dream is taking a little too long. Like, where is this person at? Why haven't I met them? Why hasn't this happened? Have I met them? It's like something about, you may feel like you've fallen behind in love too. Like, again, like this is taking too long. But Holy Spirit wants you to really listen and pay attention to something significant here. So whether it's within the reading or Spirit's been trying to get your attention and, deliver a significant message to you, you'll know. Okay, so let's see what cards you got. Wow. Wise decision. It says take extra care when choosing your next step. So yeah, you guys, Spirit wants you to take your time, because the love that you're asking for is like, you want to be wise in making sure that you're choosing the right person, or that the person that's coming to you is the right person. Okay. And this owl can definitely represent a teacher energy. something that you're meant to learn. So one of your spiritual guides may come to you in the form of an owl, or like they have this very wise spirit. They keep their ears attuned even when others are sleeping. In other words, when other people are not paying attention, they always are. Or you have to have this energy about yourself where when others are sleeping or just sleepwalking through life or not paying attention, not using their discernment, not making wise decisions, you make sure that you pay attention and you're always aware and you're watching. Okay, you can see through the shadow, through the darkness. You can see, you don't need external forces to confirm or solidify what you know. Okay, it's like you have to have that about you. And I feel like you do have this energy or this wisdom about you. So they're just saying, like, some of the reason why you're not with your person yet is because you've made the wise decision to not settle for less. That other people, things that other people may just kind of just make the decision to go through and just deal with, you won't. You know better. You want better for yourself. Okay. Mercury, communication, correspondence, and expression. You and your person could meet through some type of social media site or dating site. I feel like this is going to be someone either that you have, it could be a correspondence that could be business related as well. This person or you could reach out to the other first and express interest in something. So interest in teaching or study, interest in working together, business, interest in you know, attraction wise, physical, dating wise, right? So communication, most likely, but even that's a little bit vague because you can meet anybody that way. So let's see what really, really distinguishes your person from other good men, good women. Yeah. I have a feeling like you guys get approached all the time to the point where you meet all different types of people, or different types of people have tried to, get at you, and you've had to be like, I don't know about you, because you've met some interesting people that some of them are obviously not all good. Let's see. What's going to distinguish pile number 3's future spouse from the other good men, good women? Please make it clear, make it plain, Holy Spirit, for pile number 3. Whoa, okay. 6 of Cups. Okay. King of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So, yeah, you guys have an ancestor around you that I feel like gives you wisdom, gives you messages. They speak to you somehow. There's a protection around you because your spiritual team knows that in the past, you have I feel like you have a very big heart. You have the ability to see people beyond their pain, beyond their traumas, their flaws. So you could fall in love with people that you shouldn't at times, because you could see the good in them. You could see the good in people. So there's this protection around you to be more discerning, more wiser with your heart. You've had to learn that lesson. Your future spouse, the King of Cups came out. So either this is you or them. This person is going to be very loving, very sincere, very generous. There is something with work here, but I feel like what's going to separate this person is their approach to you is going to be very, very lighthearted and very you're going to feel, when this person reaches out to you, you're not going to feel weird. You're not going to be like, oh my God, this person's a weirdo. What are they? You're not going to get that weird vibe, because they're not coming at you for sexual reasons or for lustful purposes, with a motive or something sneaky or deceptive. This person's coming towards you on they're being genuine. They're genuinely nice. They're genuinely sweet. I feel like this person and you might kind of have a friendly rapport or correspondence between the two of you, a friendly exchange. You're like, oh, this person's cool. I like them. It's going to feel like that. It's not going to be this, oh my God, this person's so fine. And not to say that you're not going to find this person attractive. It's you're not focused on that. you're focused on like the person's energy in the exchange. Like, oh, this person's cool. Like, I like, it's something that is organic. It doesn't feel overly passionate and sexual. Maybe that was something that led you in the past, like being overly emotional, like, oh my God, this person is so fine, and oh my God, this and that. It's gonna feel very peaceful. You're gonna feel like you guys are very similar in ways. You're gonna feel a connection with this person. But I do feel like you guys are going to exchange through some type of message, some platform where you have to message a person. Okay? There's something with that. So it could be for simply for social purposes, and or something with business. Okay? This person may need help with something when it comes to business purposes, or this person could be feeling stuck in their career, and that could be what stands out to you around the time that you meet them, like a topic of discussion, or that's what they come to you for. Excuse me. But yeah, your person, I feel like, is very empathic too. Like, when you meet this person, I feel like they are very, like, they can tell by the tone of your voice or by the things that you're saying or typing that something is either going wrong with you, or they might compliment you, be like, oh, I noticed, like, they notice something about you, something different, or they can tell when you switch things up, or they can tell when you're in a good mood, they can tell when you're in a bad mood, and it's like, what's going on? What's wrong? You're like, nothing. Promise it's nothing. It's like, nah, I can feel something's wrong. And it's like this, you immediately open up to them. I feel like this person's going to be like your friend. Like, you feel safe to talk to this person. It's not like one of those creepy dudes or creepy like women that's trying to like slide in by trying to pretend to be like your friend, or like try to console you and listen to you just so they can get in where they fit in, if you know what I mean. Like, I don't get that from this person. What's going to also shock you about them as well is that they got past a certain exterior that you have. Like, they got you to open up in ways that maybe you've protected yourself, that you wouldn't allow them to get in. You might also be surprised that this person is not afraid of some sort of thing that you hold sacred about yourself, where you feel like other people may have shamed you for it, or felt like you were too much, or you were strange, they couldn't figure you out, you weren't normal enough for them, or they felt maybe in comparison to you that they were boring or they weren't enough. Like, this person is going to be able to confidently approach you, confidently get to know you, like, get in your energy field, and not try to like come in and take away from you, come in or try to add to you in a way of like changing yourself, or you're not good enough, or you need to be more like this or less like this. You're not going to encounter that with this person. This person is going to come in and respect what you have going on and want to add to it in a beautiful sense, like, support you, encourage you, show you that they appreciate you. So your person is a gift giver or shows love through acts of service. It means a lot to them to be able to show up and show love for somebody. It could be a strong Pisces energy, or this person might remind you of like a Christ-like energy. Like, they have the heart of Christ. A very selfless person. They're not in it for themselves. Like, I like their vibe, but they're also someone that don't play around. They don't mess around. Support. I don't know why retrieval came out in reverse. Yeah, see, this person's going to be very supportive of you. Retrieval. I like this card because this is the card that I pulled for myself. Leap of faith. I pulled this card for myself and it was so profound for me. Teamwork. Yeah, this person's going to add. They're going to help you. You guys are going to work together. Maybe literally work together. this is going to be someone that you feel led to take that leap of faith with. Like, your spiritual teams are guiding you towards this person. You have the guardian angel twice, and then you have, I don't know what runner guides means in this deck. I'm gonna look it up real quick. And you have helper guides at the bottom of the deck. So your guides are helping you, and they will help you with this connection and with this person. Okay, they want you to go for it. It's gonna feel like this, like, you know what, go for it. What's the worst that can happen? What's the worst that can happen? But they want you to ask for their help and their support when it comes to love, even now, because it could feel like this is taking too long. For some of you, like I said, you could feel like this is never going to happen. Does it even tell you what these guides mean? Let me see, 52. 52. I don't know why it doesn't tell you what runner guides mean. Like, they don't even have a key thing. Like, I don't know. Anyway, it says recuperation, justice, reimbursement, and recovery. Your runner guides are here to help you recover what you've lost, whether it's your keys, your purse, your wallet, or your way. Ask your runners to reconnect you to your path and help you recoup all that is important to you, whether it be physical or spiritual. Your momentum will increase and you will return to flow in abundance. The universe is getting your attention by having you lose things. You're being asked to slow down and regroup. This is not a punishment, nor have you done anything wrong. It is, however, an energetic intervention to intercept you before you go too far off course and to align you with your true nature and needs. So they want you to slow down and pay attention. Like I said, like when other people are just like sleepwalking, doing whatever, not thinking consciously about their future and making the right choices or decisions, or just getting into relationships with whoever because they don't want to be by themselves or whatever reason that is not justifiable to get into situations that are not in alignment, you're being called to slow down and pay attention and listen. And whatever has been removed out of your life or whoever, it's for a good reason, good purpose. And I feel like this person is going to come in and restore what you've lost. Like the love that you feel like you've wasted time on this person and that person. It didn't work out with them. It didn't work out with this person. And you felt used. You felt overlooked. You felt like you weren't chosen. You felt small. You felt cheated, whatever. You got cheated on, whatever. This person is going to give you, it's like they're going to repay you for your lost years and times by the love that they give you. It's like, it's all of that. It's like, it's not even going to matter later. Like when this person comes into your life, all of that is not even going to matter. It's almost going to be like a thing of the past. You're not even going to think about it anymore. It's not going to bother you anymore or be as significant. It's almost like, wow, like, you know, that ain't shit compared to this. This is so much more, so much better that I don't even think about those times anymore. Like, that's really in my past. It's like just a laughable thing. Like, it's irrelevant, you know. That's, I feel like, part of what's going to help you distinguish and discern who this person is, because they're going to be like that person that you look at all of the others and you be like, I was crying over you, like I was tripping over you, like, and you have the person that you have now, and it's like, this person, not to like, you know, shit on anybody, but this person is way more than what I could ever ask. Like, they make you look like, you know, speaking of the exes, or speaking to the exes, like they make y'all look like ants. Like this is big dog, or this is like goddess energy. Like y'all are peasants compared to her. Like that's the vibe I get from this. Okay, I'm not saying this like from the ego, but like I'm just trying to paint a picture. But this is what I'm getting. Pile number 3. So if this genuinely resonated with you, go ahead and like this video. Share it with someone you feel like it may also benefit and resonate with. If you guys would like your own personal future spouse readings, it's linked in the description. Check out my other readings as well on my website and my shop. If you guys would like to book with me, coaching sessions as well, sound healing sessions, all of those good things, check out my website, hit the shop tab and the booking tab. You may find something that you need and want as well. Okay, because I have jewelry and things like that as well. So Check it out. And as always, much love, y'all. Y'all be blessed. Be safe. Take care. Peace.